We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Now to the plate, Tommy La Stella, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time. Soft liner to the right side and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I mean, you couldn't ask any more out of a leadoff hitter. You have two jobs, to get on base and to work the pitcher as much as you could, and he executed both those to a T.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman, batting .500, 5 for 10. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grichuk giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Albert now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 1-1. On Albert, couldn't quite keep the weight back that time as this ball is pulled foul out of play. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike three. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman, just a 1 for 9. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Grounded to first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Tyler Skaggs gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, Tyler Skaggs, one thing that you think of when you think of Tyler Skaggs, big overhand curveball. He's another guy that's coming back from Tommy John surgery. Good fastball, 92 to 95 miles an hour. Curveball, knuckle curve, a spike curveball, and a really good one. We'll mix in the changeup. The key for Tyler Skaggs, command of the curveball. If he has it, he'll be around for a long time in this one.
Swing, and he pops him up. Renfroe backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7-hole. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Count remains 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping into the box, number 13. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In now, Calvin Biggio. The 3-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. LaStella fields it cleanly. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. Striding in, David Fletcher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 3-1 is taken for strike 2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Fletcher gets his lead at first, nobody out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
The 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Richard is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Soft liner to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
The 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the second. The Halos lead this one 2-0. Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's focus on Cole Calhoun. I feel one of the most underrated ball players in all the game. Gold Glove winner, makes some real highlight plays out there. Just got a nice feel for the game.
Standing in, number 44, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Bouncer to the left side. Fletcher comes up with it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 3-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Count remains full. Another full count pitch on its way. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Ready for another chance? David Fletcher. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the payoff pitch home. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box, Kevin Smith. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the lead for the Angels grows now to 5-0.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Stepping in now, Luis Renfroe. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 3 runs already home here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box now, Tommy La Stella. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't.
Cue shot here out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now a 5-0 Halos lead. Leading off the inning, Danny Jansen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early. But you don't want to fall too far behind.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Fletcher is up with it, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 5.
Settling in now, number 5. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Need to get it going soon. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. A 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And he lays off again, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes for the Angels center fielder. Payoff pitch one more time. Hard hit ball to short. Galvis is there. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Row, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard to the right side, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Number 65 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Third baseman, number 6.
Riding in once again, David Fletcher. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's a pop-up now. Number 44 will put this one away, and the side is retired. Angels strand a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Vladimir Guerrero, and they'll need him to get something going here. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Calhoun, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, number 13. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Lifted down the line in left. Goodwin is after it, and no one will track it down. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
At the plate, Rendell Grichuk looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
A full count, 3-2 to Rendell Grichuk.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count still. The next 3-2. Hit out towards second. There is La Stella. Throw over to Pujols at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Toronto after this. Kevin Smith will be next. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Galvis. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And he might have another one, as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, coming into this game, this guy was the least of their worries. I mean, come on. He's in the bottom half of the lineup. Not a threat, right? Wrong. This is the 2nd homer of the game. Pretty soon, he's going to start chirping at the skip to move him up a couple spots.
Standing in now, Luis Renfroe. And it's fouled away. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. If he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. But the Angels add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. Middle of the night at Rogers Center. It's the Angels 6 and the Blue Jays 1. Now at the plate, number 44. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here now the 2-2. Seared down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Digging in to try it again. Freddie Galvis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is foul right side. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Renfroe. Throw gets him 2 down.
The catcher, number 9.
Stepping in, Danny Jansen. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Angels 6 and the Blue Jays 1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Number 5 is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at for ball 3. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Here's Albert now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though. And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Popped up. Number 5 is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Runner on first with 2 away. Two and 2 the count to Cole Calhoun. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
On the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Angels 7 and the Blue Jays 1. At the plate, Brendan Drury. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's a high pop-up. Pujols over to his right. 1 out.
Now batting. Number 5.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, number 5. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 2 and 2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Hard hit at third. Fletcher takes it in. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Seventh inning coming up. The Angels are out in front, 7-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Kevin Smith will be next. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looped out toward third, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Left fielder
Brian Goodwin will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in now, Luis Renfroe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. To third. Drury gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Angels lead it 7-1. So digging in now, number 13. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Trout patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Right fielder, number 8. Calvin Biggio.
So striding forward now, Calvin Biggio. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
At the plate, Randall Grichuk. No hits to this point. The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 7-1. Here's Tommy La Stella now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Dribbled up the line. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 1-2. Still 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Stepping up now, Shohei Ohtani. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here now the 2-2. is looked at, and the count moves full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Popped him up. Drury has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 44. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Allen's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed up a little high. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. And he takes ball. A good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Digging in, number 5. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. 1 run scores. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And it's in time to get him. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The Halos lead this one 7-3. Start of the ninth in this one as we welcome you back inside and under the roof here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Daniel Hudson enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Here's Albert now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Nope. That's high for a ball. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Right fielder.
Ready now, Cole Calhoun. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Pitch on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 13 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Luis Garcia, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Striding in to start the ninth, number 13, and they'll need him to get something going here. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Popped him up. La Stella over to his left, one away.
The right fielder, number 8.
So striding in, Calvin Biggio. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Right side, but it's well foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Another 2-2 offering. Line drive to center field, and that'll make him 1-for-4 in this one.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Not a big sample size, 0-for-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fouled off.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
3-0, here it is. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Striding into the box, Freddie Galvis. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Stepping in, Danny Jansen. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Into the box now. Brendan Worley 0 for 2 for him to this point. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4. And that will force home a run. Into the box now, number 5. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The count now at 2-2. Misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are real.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-5, tonight's final. Los Angeles took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Tyler Skaggs gets the W on the mound. Marcus Stroman worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tyler Skaggs. The loss goes to Marcus Stroman. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.